Teebs and KidPhoenix podcast is now partnered with Dubby Energy. Dubby is an energy drink powder that is different from the energy providers of the past, using all natural energy from ripe coffee cherries to provide natural energy with no sugar, no calories, no artificial coloring, and no maltodextrin. Each serving of Dubby contains about 2 cups of coffee worth of caffeine, but since Dubby's formula is sugar-free, you get energy and focus without those anxious, jittery, or wired feelings. Just mix 1 rounded scoop with 8 ounces of water and you're good to go. Unlike energy in a can, you have the ability to control how much goes in. Want to take it a little easier? Drop in a little less powder. You're in control. Listeners to our podcast can receive 10% off their order by using promo code Teebs at checkout. Try any one of Dubby's 15 unique flavors, including cherry blossom or Japanese soda today, and experience the difference. Time during the series that we ever change our theme music for the purposes of a podcast, and that is because it is the Wednesday before Halloween.
First of all, I don't know that I appreciate you not playing the John Carpenter original.
That was the John Carpenter original.
No, it's not. The John Carpenter original does not have like an orchestral backing.
The problem is, sure does. You never listen to the whole theme.
Are you kidding me? I've heard that theme more than anyone alive, except for maybe John Carpenter.
I was just gonna say, no. Look it up on the internet. It's there. I swear to God, this is the original 1978 theme. You got to listen to the whole thing.
Believe me, I've listened to the whole thing, but this is not a discussion about the greatest horror soundtracks of all time. That's next year.
That's next year. We have something special lined up for that. It is the Teebs and KidPhoenix podcast, the celebration of Halloween. We do this every year around this time. And Teebs, how do you feel about the fact that Halloween this year is on a Friday night?
Honestly, I think it sucks.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Let's dive into this. This was not even on the menu, but I'm adding it. This is a special item. This is an off-menu item, and we're doing this. Teebs hates
Don't get me wrong.
Halloween on Friday night.
First of all, like, everybody now feels obligated to have a party or do some kind of party.
Yeah.
It's a lot of amateurs out there trying to throw Halloween parties.
Are you throwing a Halloween party?
I am not. I am just I have to go to like 9 Halloween parties, and it's a lot.
So you're a patron of 9 different Halloween parties. Like, you don't have
correct.
You don't have Jerome setting something up at the house?
No, we're not. I'm actually not even going to be at the house. I won't even be here to give out any candy.
Oh, that's
for the 3 people that come by every year to get candy.
Oh, come
They're
on.
Gonna have to go.
There's
elsewhere.
way more than 3. There's at least 6. There are no children where you live?
There are, but the problem is there's no street lights on my block.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay. For those of you that don't know, I have traveled to Teebs's residence, and I can confirm that literally, if I am coming home from a late night at Comic-Con and Teebs isn't driving me home, I legit have to watch my back for Jason or Michael Myers or various forms of predator.
So the other thing is, I'm sure we've mentioned on the podcast various times,
Probably.
Dio and I went to Catholic school, and one of the great things about Catholic school is Catholic holidays.
Yes, talk about it.
And one of the great Catholic holidays is All Saints Day, which happens to be the day after Halloween. So it sucks for all my Catholic school heads out there that you don't get that extra day off.
Yeah, they're going to be feeling it. But although, like, it's a Saturday, so, like, they still have time to, like, recover from the candy coma, it's just different because it's a Saturday. And
for my money, Sunday Halloween is perfect.
Oh, man. Can we look that up? When's the next time Halloween sets up on a Sunday? That way we know.
Wouldn't it be in 27?
So 26 would be Saturday, 27 would be, yeah, 2027. Halloween 2027. Get ready for it. We have a good little menu of items for your tasting pleasure this Halloween. Let's start with something real quick. We did a section a couple of Halloweens ago about trick or treat etiquette. I personally would like to add an addendum to this. I don't know if you have anything to add as well.
Let's we can go ahead and start with your addendum.
Okay, here's my addendum. And that has to do with the economic times that we live in. Okay. Not everybody is of the one percenters that can be given out full size candy bars. Teebs doesn't even do that. Teebs likes to conserve money. Hey, I may make fun of him that he has the valet and he goes to the fancy movie theaters, but Teebs really conserves his funding when it comes to Halloween candy give outs. He's all about the fun size or whatever he can get his hands on that's financially feasible for him, right?
Actually, I do have to say though,
Here we go.
ever since there have only been like 3 people coming to my house, like I spring for the big stuff for those
Well, yeah,
guys. I mean,
yeah, because you have
it's only 3.
you have your three regulars. You have John, Jane, and Jeremy. That's all. That's all you got.
You do know that my neighborhood is predominantly Filipino, right?
Yes, I do know that, but I also didn't want to be openly stereotypical with the names. Okay, I'm trying not to get canceled in Series 5. Is that all right with you?
I don't think canceling is a thing that we do anymore, so I think you're good.
But in the spirit of what I was just saying, it's hard for a lot of people to go out there and get like bags and bags of candy. Even the candy bags of candy that are on sale, you're still looking at like 15, $20 at this point. So I would exercise a little grace and a little thanks. Not to be too political, but a lot of people's SNAP benefits are going to be going away at the end of the weekend, if I'm reading all of this right. Exercise patience, children. Whatever you get, say thank you and just appreciate what you get. If you get a little fun size, whatever, that's fine. If you're at a house and all they can afford are like little dum dum pops, which are amazing. Let's not shit on dum dums at all. But little things of bubble gum, like it's fine. It's fine. All of that is fine, except the gift. It's free candy. Don't thumb your nose at it.
That's true. Now,
Pay it forward.
there are the cheap bags of candy, and that's all fine. I'll eat some Smarties, I'll eat some Dum Dums.
Damn
Doesn't
right.
matter to me. What you're not gonna do, though, I understand times are tight. What you're not gonna do
What you're not going to do.
is give anybody any freaking pennies. That's not happening.
Yeah, we're not doing that. We're not doing that
That's
in
not
2025.
happening. Okay, no
Aren't
pennies.
besides, weren't they taking pennies out of circulation allegedly?
I do not know because Teebs does not pay cash for anything. So
Tees pays everything. Tees pays platinum for everything.
I only carry hundreds.
I only carry hundreds. Anything you would like to add as far as like trick or treat etiquette for 2025?
Don't be egging people's houses.
Yeah, let's cover that again.
Do not listen. That's just a waste of like $78 worth of eggs. Just don't do it. Don't do it.
Don't be wasting eggs. Don't be wasting toilet paper. There's
silly string. There's other things that you can do if you want to be mischievous. But like, be mischievous. Don't like do any effing property damage. You know what I'm saying?
Here's what you do, and like this is one of my I won't divulge whose child does this, but one thing that he will do is like he'll see like Halloween bags, the Halloween trash bags with like leaves, and he'll just like open them up and spread them back on the lawn. Like I mean, it's not harmless because that same person will have to rake all over again, but there's no egg smell. They're not climbing trees to get the freaking toilet paper out of the tree branches. It's not totally harmless, but there are worse things. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Like, be sensible. Like, don't be knocking people's trash cans over. We don't need any of that. I don't know if we need to. Oh, let's just do it again. Let's just do it again. Screw it, because we got to do it again. Because Halloween's in 2 days, and there are people that have not bought their Halloween costumes yet. Let's do it again. Blackface, unacceptable. Just don't do it again. If you have to call a black person and ask, is this racist? It's probably racist. So just don't do it. If you have to ask a black friend,
Don't do it.
a Latino friend, an Asian friend, whatever, just don't do it. It's fine. As I said before,
Now,
there are plenty of costumes in the Hellman section or the Duke section of Halloween costumes. Just pick one of those out. You'll be fine. Nobody will bat an eye.
okay, and ladies, let's be creative out there, okay?
Okay, yeah, get into this. Get into this.
I don't need to see any more black cat costumes. I'm good.
How many?
I've seen all the black cats that I need to see.
Are you advocating for the retirement of black cat costumes?
What I'm advocating for is more creativity in the costume space.
Now, when you say black cat, do you mean like the actual black cat, or are you talking about Spider-Man
No,
love
if you
interest
have a
black
black cat Felicia Hardy costume, go nuts. That is a great costume. If you are just going to draw on some whiskers, some cat ears, and throw on some black tights, like that's bullshit. What are you doing? At least put some yellow stripes on there and go as a bumblebee. That's at least respectable.
Okay, now that we've gotten the trick-or-treat etiquette and the Halloween etiquette out of the way.
Hold on, there's a couple more costumes that we need to retire.
Okay, all right.
Anybody that was thinking of pasting a bunch of bloody cereal boxes to themselves, don't do it. It's over. It's over. We're not doing that anymore.
That pun is over. That pun was fun and it was kind of cute when it first started. Let's not do that anymore. But what else? What else you got?
Wrapping yourself in saran wrap or cling film if you're from the other side of the pond. Not a costume.
That's a thing.
Apparently that's a thing. That's some bullshit frat boy activities.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, if you're not in a fraternity, just like, I'm sorry, I'm just gonna say it. Just grow up. Like, you have adult money. If you have adult money, go out and get a righteous costume.
There are plenty of great thrift stores and secondhand clothing operations in, I'm sure, the city that you're living in. Go there, get creative, find
creative.
something.
I'm going to Philly AIDS thrift this week. Are you kidding me? I'm looking for I'm looking for a white gangster suit and a white pant and a white fedora, and I'm going to try to go as Michael Jackson, but specifically from the Smooth Criminal video.
And that's great. And what if you happen to find a yellow gangster suit and a yellow fedora?
Then I go as Dick Tracy.
Or you go as the Mask. Either way. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, the Mask.
Just figure it out.
Let's see. What else? I don't see a whole lot of them around for Halloween. It's strictly a Comic-Con thing, but like Harley Quinn, I think we're done with that. I think we've been done for quite some time.
I don't think we see a whole lot of Harleys, but here's the thing.
Not on Halloween, that's for sure.
Let's get serious now. I need to talk to you people out there.
Oh, I thought you were talking to me specifically.
No. You don't do this. Okay. I just want to let you know that being dressed as the Joker, Deadpool, or any kind of clown does not give you license to be an asshole, okay? I'm just letting you know that right now. If you jump in front of me and start laughing, I'm going to punch you in the face. And then I'm going to wipe your white clown makeup off on your own clown suit, okay? Don't be a dick. You want to dress like a clown, that's fine. Just realize there are people out here that are scared of clowns. There are people out here that don't appreciate that shit. Just because you're dressed like an agent of chaos doesn't mean that you get to act like an agent of chaos. Or if you do want to act like an agent of chaos, I'm going to assume that it's fine for me to act like an agent of order, and I'm going to put you in a Batman front face lock. That's what's going to happen. Okay.
Very specific. I'm just impressed that you've gone back to the simplicity of the punch in the face, but then you went to the Batman front lock.
It's a classic. The punch in the face. There's really no topping it. It's great. The front face lock is
it's too much.
It's a little too much. It's a hard move to pull off in the street, but like, I really think it gets the point across when you're front face locking people.
Yeah, and then also, like, we're of that age where like the hamstrings aren't as strong anymore, so we can't really get the force for the sweet chin music. So just a regular old punch in the face is fine.
Punch in the face is great. Or clothesline from hell. Either way.
On Halloween, very, very poignant. Other Halloween etiquette things that need to be retired. I think we just about covered everything. Ghostface, I mean, like that's just gonna be a number one still, I think, especially with the new Scream movie coming out. Like I think that's just bound to happen. So I just accept it. I'm not against
Yeah,
it.
there's gonna be a lot of ghost faces out there. Yeah, I'm not against it. It's fine.
I'm not against it. All right, let's talk about some things that we may be against getting in various candy bags. Teebs, there have been some candy additions since the last time we did a podcast, and I
Yes,
feel
yes,
like they
there
need to
have.
be
Yes.
discussed. You
Yes.
brought up one, and I think this is a good place to start. The alternative form of nerds, like the nerds cluster or the nerds rope. Can we just start there? I'm just not a
Dude,
fan.
nerds are fine.
Nerds by themselves are fine.
Nerds are great. They require no embellishment.
They're nice. They're tart. There's no work involved. You get the little box of nerds and you can put the whole thing in your mouth. That's awesome.
Okay, well, I don't know about all that, but like, yes, who doesn't love a nice box of I don't need them glued to a weird gummy thing. I don't need like a weird ass Whistler with nerds taped to it. I don't need that. Just give me my little sugar pellets and send me on my way, please. That's all I'm asking for.
Nerds by themselves are already havoc on the teeth, right? But then you add the gummy element to it as well, and you're just like asking for high dental bills. Like, what are we doing?
Again, I don't know what's wrong with your mouth. You have an issue with Captain Crunch also? My teeth
No,
are fine, bro.
My loathing for Captain Crunch. I can't believe I'm doing this again right now. My loathing for Captain Crunch does not stem around like the teeth. It's the roof of the mouth trauma that I can't stand anymore.
Yes, I know. Listen, okay, say what you want, though. Say what you want. That shit stays crispy in milk. No denying that.
This is not a podcast where we relitigate the cereal podcast. We've done that over and over again and before.
Can I talk about a true abomination?
Of course you can.
Can we please talk about
this is I'm with you on that, but this is a general like stuff in the trick or treat bag. Doesn't necessarily have to be candy, but continue. I'm sorry. I should have prefaced it that way. My bad.
Can we talk about the white chocolate Reese's cups, please?
Can we talk about this, please?
Disgusting. Just totally gross. No one asked for this. No one who asked for white chocolate? Why do they keep making white chocolate? Who is out here eating this white chocolate? No, I don't know a single person that's like, oh, you know what my favorite chocolate is? It's the white chocolate. Nobody wants white chocolate. Nobody wants it. It is an unwanted candy. Can we please get rid of this? No one needs this. I especially don't need it. I especially don't need to be opening up something that says Reese's peanut butter cup on it and seeing a white chocolate come out, and it's like, oh my god, you might as well just throw this right directly in the garbage. This is nonsense.
Well,
I hate it.
I hate it. I had no idea that you were so racist towards chocolate. I had no idea.
Nobody wants. Okay, let me ask you this: you go to Costco.
Yes.
You buy a thing of cookies.
Yeah.
There are 4 rows of cookies.
Yeah.
Okay. First row is chocolate chip. They're gone.
Give it to me.
They're going immediately.
Just give it all to me. All the chocolate chip. It's fine. Just give it here.
Next row is like what? Some kind of like peanut butter situation.
Let's just
those are next.
Those are next. Peanut butter. Yes. I have an affinity for oatmeal raisin.
People will grit their teeth. People will grit their. Hey, I love a good.
I love a good oatmeal raisin. The grandma's oatmeal raisin cookie. That's the shit.
People will grit their teeth. They'll eat the oatmeal raisin. You know the one no one's eating? White chocolate macadamia nut. Nobody wants it. No one wants it. Why do we keep doing it, America? It's enough already with the white chocolate.
You know what I do when I see the white chocolate macadamia nut cookies at Costco? I take them and I yeet them into the stratosphere because I don't want that shit. Get it away from me.
Nobody wants it. When was the last time you were anywhere and somebody said, you know what we need here? You know what I gotta have right now? Sucks. You can't make s'mores with it. It's terrible.
Oh my God.
Go ahead and try to make a s'more with some white chocolate. It's gross.
I just find personally white chocolate extremely bitter. That's just me. I find it as bitter as dark chocolate. Like, I don't know how that even makes sense. It's just a palate thing for me. White chocolate is absolutely gross and abhorrent. Like, I just can't do it.
It's you breaking out the vocabulary.
Yeah, man.
Abhorrent.
Yeah, man. I told you. I'm in my thesaurus era. I told you that.
This guy abhors it.
That's right.
Okay.
I have a strong distaste for it. I don't know if I asked you this before, but how do you feel, since we're on the Reese Cup thing? How do you feel about the Reese's pumpkins for Halloween? Because Baby Sis kind of brought this up. The
Okay.
taste consistency for me it's different. Like the regular mini Reese cups, that's like the perfect consistency, even the full size cup. But like when you're going to like full size Reese pumpkins, for whatever reason, the taste consistency is just different. I can't do it.
I
Between the
Listen,
pumpkin,
I
between the
try
Reese
to
pumpkin
avoid.
and the
Yeah.
Reese egg, I can't do it.
The Reese's egg is okay.
Maybe I just haven't had it in a while. I'll take your word for it.
Egg is okay.
The Reese's
The
pumpkin, however,
pumpkin, I don't have a lot of feelings about. Again, I don't think I've eaten enough of them to really have formed an opinion.
that's possible. Also, we haven't been trick or treating in quite a few decades, so
But we do love candy.
we do love candy, that's for sure. And we're talking about day after Halloween for All Saints Day. As adults, the day after Halloween is a different kind of holiday for us because 50 to 60% off all candy at your local drugstores
That is true.
or supermarkets.
Also, don't forget, this is very important.
Very
I'm giving
important.
away one of my secrets here.
Pro tip alert,
If you want to be set up for Halloween 2026,
a year in advance.
you know what I'm going to say. Saturday, November 1st, you get to Spirit Halloween and you pick the bones.
Yeah.
Shit is going to be
All the
70%
decorations,
off.
all the decorations.
Everything you
everything.
need. Do you want a giant Pennywise for your front lawn? He's going to be 70% off.
It's gonna be $20 at your local.
They're going to be giving him away. You might be able to find him in the dumpster out back after.
Here's back to going back to the things that we don't know. We have to talk about going into the candy bag this year. Apparently, according to Baby Sis, little mini bags of Takis are back in.
Okay. All right. Let me talk about this.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
Okay. Now, can I ask a
Okay.
question first, though?
Yes, go right ahead.
Is your comment related specifically to Takis themselves, or
No,
all
it is not.
bagged
No, it
potato
is not.
chips or snacks?
It is in fact directed at all bagged potato chip type snacks.
This is all bagged snacks. Okay, just making sure to clarify.
Halloween is a time for sweet treats. We do not need salty or savory snacks on Halloween. Okay, we do not need that.
There's not
Okay.
there's not one thing you would make an exception for, like a nice
There's
little,
not one thing I would make an exception for.
like a little mini bag of Cool Ranch Doritos. No,
Nobody wants to be eating. Okay. What are the kids gonna do as soon as they get home with all the bags of their collected goodness?
they'll probably surrender it to their parents, who will ration it out accordingly.
That's exactly right. And so, no, you idiot. They're going to munch down as much of that sweet goodness as they can. Now, what
They're
we
gonna
don't want-
dive into it like Scrooge McDuck.
exactly like Scrooge McDuck in the money bin, and that is as it should be. But if we give them salty snacks as well, that is a guaranteed stomachache.
Oh yeah, I didn't think about
Salty
that.
on top of sweet is no good.
I didn't think
You
about
have
that.
you have to keep all the treats at one frequency.
Frequency.
And this is the best way to ensure, happy and spill and puke free celebration.
But hold on, because this is something that Baby Sis also brought up. Like, we definitely got like little sandwich baggies of like little mini pretzels when we did trick or treating. That definitely happened to us.
Okay, now let me ask you this. How many times did mom let us eat said pretzels?
You know,
First of all,
thinking back, I can't recall.
First of all, no parent in their right mind is letting any kids eat a random ass sandwich bag of pretzels. Okay?
Not in
If you're
2025.
talking,
Listen, no parent is going to let their child eat like a random baggie of anything in this day and age. Also, now that I've kind of gone down that highway, parents, your children's candy is not laced with fentanyl or any other drug. Drugs are way too expensive, and people who use drugs know how expensive that shit is. So why waste it on that kind of prank? But I digress. But back to your point, yeah, nobody's really allowing their children to eat like sandwich baggies of anything, unless it's like, what about like sandwich bags of like little Tootsie Rolls?
not happening.
Really?
Yeah.
The fruity Tootsie Roll Jones? You get like 6 or
First of
7 in
all-
a bag?
First of all, I'm opposed to fruity Tootsie Rolls. Okay, like what
Wow,
are we
hot
doing?
take. That's honestly one of my top 5 favorite things to like consume during Halloween.
The fruity ones.
Yeah, now they are, yeah. Because it's almost like Starburst in a way. Again, not 100% like Starburst. I would prefer a Starburst
Flavor's
to
not as good as Starburst, but
individually
in my opinion,
individually wrapped Starburst. Since we're on that topic, all definite no.
one more thing.
Definite no.
Sorry, I have one more. I got one more beef.
Okay.
This might be a regional thing.
Regional to
Pennsylvania, maybe.
I was gonna say where I live or where you live.
To where you live.
Okay.
Hey, folks, I don't know how to break this to you.
Mm.
Necca wafers are fucking gross. Stop giving that shit out.
Yeah,
That shit tastes like medicine. Okay, nobody wants that.
You know what? It doesn't taste like it doesn't taste like medicine. You know what it tastes like? And I don't know why I would even say this. It tastes like balsa wood. Okay, not that I've been chewing on balsa wood, but I'm just saying that's kind of what it reminds me of now when I look at it.
You know what a Necca wafer is? It's what a clown would eat in church for a communion. That's what it is. It's ridiculous.
I don't know if there's anything new that came out that we need to add to the trick or treat bag that is actually like Teebs and KidPhoenix approved.
That we need to add?
That we need to add.
Well, there's a couple things that we need to lament the loss of. R.I.P. Mike and Ike Sours.
Yeah, that's a damn shame.
Freaking undefeated candies.
You can still get them at various like dollar stores, Dollar General. Like they're there, but you really have to go hunting for them. Because people are buying them as like, I feel like people are buying what they can find as like collector's items and selling them on eBay. It's like, hey, I have this box of Mike and Ike Sour. Really? Is it mint? Is it mint in box?
Like, why is all the best candy discontinued? Like Jolly Rancher gummies.
They're not discontinued. Jolly Rancher gummies are definitely a thing.
They're definitely not easy to find.
I can go to my local CVS right now.
I was going to say, you can only find them at Rite Aid and CVS, but there's no more Rite Aid and CVS. That's the problem.
But they are available in certain grocery stores too, but you're not going to find like Halloween size. Like you're getting like a full size bag.
Hold on. There is a new candy I need to advocate for.
All right, here we go. We got a new one. All right. Here, this is what you're getting at the grocery store this year. Here it is. 2025 addendum. Here it is.
If you are in some place where you can get your hands on Australian licorice, that's what's up.
Here you go with the licorice again.
That is what's up. It is great. I will hear no debate on this issue.
You will hear no debate, but you will hear my moaning and groaning at the disgust of said licorice. Like, I'm sorry.
You don't have to get the black. Although, I mean, whatever racial issues you're dealing with.
Okay, I knew
that's fine.
God damn it.
But the strawberry is good. The peach is good. The green apple is good. It's good.
Are you telling people to mail order stuff for Halloween? Is that what you're telling people?
No, you can get it. I know you can definitely get it at places like World Market. I know that places like Sprouts here in San Diego has it.
Maybe Whole Foods.
I don't know about Whole Foods.
Yeah, but then we're back to back to the whole problem where like people don't want to receive like candy in a sandwich bag. All right.
All right, so listen, here's what you do. Listen,
Okay.
hold on a second. Here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do.
Here's what we're doing. This is what we're doing,
Here's what we're
apparently.
doing. This year, here's what I'd like everybody to do. If you live in a neighborhood that is not as well to do and you have some extra money,
I'm begging you to land this plane.
what I want you to do is I want you to buy a bunch of vegetables, some chicken, some milk and eggs. I want you to hand
Hell
that
are you
out.
talking about?
I would listen, SNAP benefits are going away. We got to help out here. We got to do what we can do.
Yeah.
So hand out some eggs, hand out some produce. Let's
Now
get some zucchini
produce.
in there.
I'm also for the more adult trick-or-treaters, like the parents of the children. I still 100% advocate for the handing out of shots of alcohol to the parents as they're trick-or-treating. But please make sure you card in advance. That is a pro tip from our mutual friend Greg Everham, and I 100% advocate for it.
Yeah, that's a fine tip, but Greg Everham doesn't live in West Philly, so I wouldn't be doing that shit.
Well, I mean, Greg lives in Point Breeze, which is like the black South Philly is what Point Breeze is.
Like I said, he don't live in West Philly, so
All right, fine. The last part of the Halloween podcast this year is, listen, we all know.
oh wait, no, Baby Sis didn't have any more
I think that was it.
thoughts?
Okay. Just the Takis and then the roll gold pretzels that we used to get. Like they come in like little like lunchable size like bags that people give out. And I think that's cool.
This year I'm giving out dino nuggets, just so that you know.
Oh, you're talking about being an agent of chaos. Jesus, you're gonna have people like your oven is just gonna be on like nonstop. Why?
Oh
Why
no,
would you?
I'm not cooking them. I'm not cooking them. I'm giving out
You're
frozen
handing out
dino
frozen
nuggets.
dino nuggets. You
Yeah,
really are an agent of chaos.
yeah. I gotta get in the spirit of this thing.
People are gonna be going home and like literally roasting dino nuggets in their fire pits thanks to Teebs.
Hey, listen, why should I have to do all the work? You know what I'm saying?
So I would advocate, please, if you go to Teebs' house and he hands you dino nuggets, I'm gonna need you to post that on social media. I need that to happen. And tag our Twitter account at Teebs and KidPhoenix versus. The last part of this podcast, let's say we give some more recommendations, right? Everybody knows the A sides as far as like scary movies, Halloween movies, horror movies. Everybody knows the Friday the 13th. We all know the Halloween's, Nightmare on Elm Street, stuff like that. I don't want to say necessarily forgotten, but like the less talked about stuff. It could be a movie, it could be a franchise. Do with that what you will. I'm very open to anything, but Teves, I think you know where my bread is buttered in terms of like what kinds of films I appreciate. So what I may say may not shock you at all, but you know, it's been on Pluto TV the last couple weeks. I forgot how good the Underworld series was. I honestly kind of forgot between. So for those of you that don't know, Underworld is the brainchild of Danny McBride and Les Wiseman, starring Kate Beckinsale. The first one was in 2003, and I actually saw that when it premiered in theaters, much to no one's surprise. I thought it was a cool story, you know, vampires and werewolves, especially given that like Twilight had like one brand of vampires versus werewolves. Underworld was much more action centered and action focused. So right up my alley. This was also around the same time that The Matrix was out. So all of the special effects, all the camera work of The Matrix made its way to a horror action film, and it was just something that I really gravitated towards. And looking back, especially the first two Underworlds, the original and Underworld Evolution, I always thought they were very underrated films in my opinion. Rise of the Lycans took a little bit of a downturn because one, they tried a little bit too hard with the whole prequel idea and it just didn't work the way I guess they were hoping to. But then they got back to the nitty gritty with Underworld Awakening in 2012, and that's when Kate Beckinsale came back. No Scott Speedman, but that's okay because between Kate Beckinsale and Stephen Ray and newcomer Theo James, it was a return to form. Les Wiseman did the screenplay, so it had that original feel of the first two movies. Underworld Blood Wars, I've watched it once on Pluto. I don't think I would watch it again. It was the last one, came out in 2016. They haven't had a new one since. I don't believe they're talking about any kind of like reboots or new sequels or anything like that. Mainly because, I mean, listen, as great as Kate Beckinsale is, she is also 52 years old, so I can't really ask her to do all kinds of like kicking around and stuff like that. Not everybody is Keanu Reeves, and I have to acknowledge that. But
Hey, hey,
what?
hey,
I'm just being
hey.
honest. I'm being honest. I know Jamie Lee Curtis is out here doing that in her 70s, but like, come on, you've seen. I think you've seen Underworld. Like Kate Beckinsale's not. Listen, she could prove me wrong. That's fine, but at some point,
What I'm saying is,
Father
what
Time
I'm
is
saying is,
undefeated. That's all I'm saying.
what I'm saying is, let older women play
I don't
action
disagree.
roles.
I'm just saying Father Time is undefeated. And at every point,
If Keanu Reeves can be John Wick at like 62 years old or however old he is, Kate Beckinsale can kick werewolves in the face at age 52.
Keanu Reeves is 61. Yeah, all right. Okay. I take that all back.
So then
I
that
take it
means
all
when he
back.
did the first John Wick, he was 52.
I take it all back. Kate, if you want to do a new Underworld movie, I will write the screenplay myself. I'll get less on the phone and we'll do this up. But Underworld is my choice this year. I may actually watch it on Halloween and just run it back on Pluto. Pluto TV is undefeated.
Pluto TV is not undefeated.
Sure they are.
There
We've said
is
so
a
many times on
challenger.
this
I love Pluto TV, but I also love Tubi.
Tubi's stepping their game up too.
And on Tubi, you can find a little movie that I like, or a little series I like called the VHS series, which is a found footage
Oh,
kind of anthology
love
horror
VHS.
series. There are many VHS movies. However, my favorites are VHS original style. I like VHS 1994 and I like VHS 1999. Just watch those. You can watch the rest of if you want, but you can't go wrong with original 99 and 94.
So I'm looking at the Wikipedia, are 7 VHS movies, including one that's called VHS Halloween, which came out,
VHS Halloween is the latest one. I
which
have
is
not
this
seen it.
year.
It is only on Shudder.
Ah,
But the rest of them I think are available on other services.
so which one? So which ones did you say? VHS 84, 89, and
No,
OG
94, 99, and original.
and OG. All right. So we'll put that up and ways to watch both of our preferred choices this Halloween season. I don't know if we have to add anything else that we have. Like, listen, I could talk about, watching, Evil Dead or like Army of Darkness on Halloween, but we've done that like to death 1,000
I don't know if
times.
that's a deep cut, and I don't
It's
even
not a
know how
deep
deep a
cut.
cut this is. You can watch Night of the Creeps.
Night of the Creeps is good.
You can watch Night of the Comet. You can watch Night of the Demons.
Well, I shouldn't say Teebs is trying to get me in my film bro era. So Teebs, I did watch Hereditary over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
I might just run that shit back on Halloween. I might just do it.
You liked it that much?
So you know how like you see a movie for the first time and then you have to like watch it again, like not like back to back, like not like press rewind and then restart it over, but like let that first viewing digest a little bit and then go back to it after a few days. I think that's what I might need to do with this movie. I very much enjoyed Toni Collette's performance in that movie. More than anything, I love Toni Collette in that. I need Toni Collette in more things now. I need to watch all the Toni Collette I can get my hands on.
Well, there's a lot of it, so
There is a lot of it.
Work on that.
All right, but yeah, Hereditary is going to get another spin. Teebs doesn't ride for this as much as I do, but it's like a different like change of pace. I still to this day, even though it came out like last year, 2 years ago, I'll still give The Blackening a spin. I think it's fucking hilarious. I love that movie. Interesting question because I think Baby Sis brought this up too. How do you feel about the scary parody movies for Halloween? Or does it not?
Watching them for like, I don't know. I don't, after the first time you watch them, they ain't that funny
Okay.
to me.
In the moment, if you've never seen them before, like they're absolutely ridiculous and just laugh out loud funny. Like the Wayans brothers, like were unique in that sense. Whereas, like if you've never seen, for example, if you've never seen White Chicks before, which why have you not? It's probably one of the funnier things you'll see. And then Scary Movie as well. The problem I always had with Scary Movie is that like I feel like they jumped the shark a little bit too much and they
Well,
went
there's only 6 of them.
yeah,
I mean,
I'm just saying, okay, maybe they didn't jump the shark, but I felt like 6 was too many. Like maybe after 2 you would have been fine. I don't think we needed I don't think we needed the Scary Movie where we bring Charlie Sheen into the mix, you know? I thought that was a little bit much, but I'll still give the original Scary Movie a spin if I'm feeling nostalgic. But I agree with you. It doesn't it doesn't hit as funny as it did like 20 years ago. Jesus, Scary Movie is over 20 years old. God damn. All right. I don't think I have any more deep cuts. I think we've given the people between the A sides and the B sides. I think we've done our job this Halloween season.
yeah.
This is your month. I defer to you during your month.
I feel pretty good about where we are. So yeah.
There's nothing more that needs to be said. Happy Halloween, everybody. Enjoy responsibly. Kids, be thankful for whatever you get. It's rough out there for us adults, so just be thankful with anything that gets put in your bag, except for Reese's white chocolate. If you get Reese's white chocolate, just throw it back inside the door.
Yeah, if you get
Don't
Reese's,
like hit the giver with the white chocolate, but just like loft it gently into the house.
just use it as an opportunity to inform and educate, and just tell people, hey, you know, white chocolate, that's really the oppressor's chocolate, and we don't eat that.
Yeah, we don't need that. We don't need that in 2025. I'll say it again. Be cool with your Halloween costume choices. That's all I'll say. I won't belabor the point anymore. And until next year, enjoy Halloween. And until next week, we'll be back with are we doing our All Saints Day celebration for next week?
But yeah, we're picking our favorite saints,
Yeah,
and we're going to talk about, you know, what we like about them and why they're our favorites.
November is the month of Catholicism for Teebs and KidPhoenix. No,
the month of hardcore Catholicism.
No, it's
okay?
never. Teebs and I had 12 years of hardcore Catholicism. We're done.
Get your prayer books out.
Get your Bible. Get us on social media. Give us your favorite Bible passages.
Dust off your theology textbooks. We're going deep.
We're getting in there. What did Exodus really mean? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing any of that. But we'll have some fun stuff coming for the month of November, including I don't know what I'm thinking for it yet, but I'm trying to think of how I want to punish Teebs as far as what I would like to talk about as a topic close to my birthday. It is a special gift granted to me by the rights and associations of being Teebs' brother. So once a year, I punish him with a topic that he has to do homework on, and he has to actually contribute to the conversation. I haven't decided what that.
I'm not going to do it this year. I'm not doing it.
What?
It's not happening.
Oh, that's okay. We'll discuss this. We'll talk about this. Until next week, we're getting out of here. Talk to everybody next week. Happy Halloween. Enjoy, folks.